Alright, welcome back, guys. Part 12, I think. We just got done beating the succubus, and gonna continue through the caverns. And eventually down into the catacombs. So, just need to keep going down. Keep getting hit by frogs for some reason. Alright, if you didn't see what happened there, he threw the barrel at the wooden bridge and it destroyed it, so pretty simple thing we gotta do here is just run back through. And of course there's one down there. Just gotta lure him back to this bridge over here. Don't let him get too far on screen or he'll throw the barrel too early. Get a heart max up, life max up, and we can go ahead and kill him. And now we're in the abandoned mine. Down here, just a save point. Here in a second, we're getting into a boss fight, but gonna keep the rebound stone, not be too cheap. And we're gonna fight Cerberus now. Some of these bosses are pretty hard to get to without equipment on. Not too bad so far, though. Not an overall bad boss. Easy pattern. If I had the holy water, I'd just jump up, throw 3 at him, he'd die within a few attacks, so that'd be boring. Alright, right here actually we need to get the demon card out. Oh yeah, I don't have the demon card yet, do I? Well, let's go get him. Alright, Demon card. Very useful familiar. He's pretty strong for a familiar you get this early, but gotta do a little backtrack and go up this way. Wow. Once again with the item drops. A little bit crazy. Alright. Turn the demon card on. Yeah, why don't you do that? Alright, moving on. A lot of easy things to kill. Until we run into this particular one over here. Ring of Ares, very useful item. It basically is confer strength of 24 man, but it gives you plus 24 attack, but minus 24 defense, so kind of useful if you've got a few strong items on, but honestly not really worth it. Plus it's no equipment, so useless to me. Would also just like to note that the music here is way creepy, but in a good way. Go ahead and put the fairy card back on. And we're going to keep the axe sub-weapon for the moment. Head over to the left, or the right. Teleport room. Seems like I'm out of potions. It means I'll have to be a little bit more careful. Just gonna skip past these. Down here we got a karma coin and a combat knife. Combat knife's pretty useful. It's a really fast weapon with decent attack. Alright, that's the end of the underground mine. Heading down into the catacombs. Go ahead and restore HP over here. Grab this blood pennant, bloodstone, cat eye circlet. And we're going to skip this room for a second. There's a few items. Well, screw it. A few of them have monster vials, a few of them have blood skeletons. Alright, life max up and a heart max up. And I believe on into, not quite a boss fight, but too difficult of enemies here. But they'll get worse as we go along. Namely this guy right here. Kind of annoying. There we go. As you can see, if you get close enough with the punches, it doesn't matter if you do low damage, it's gonna get quite a bit of damage out for multiple hits. Here we have an ice brand, very nice sword. At this point in the game, if I was using equipment, I'd switch to that weapon because it's very useful. Over here there's actually nothing, but extra room, map completion, all that. Actually, go over here, go to this room, pick up the bulk armor. Gonna restore HP once again. And we move into a boss fight. Going to be fighting the Legion, misnamed Grand Falloon in this game. Pretty simple boss. It's got all these dead bodies falling off of it, and you can hide over here if you want. Basically, you just attack the outer part until pieces of it start falling off. These bodies never stop falling off, but they also don't give XP, so kind of a waste to stand here and attack them. And eventually, parts of it start falling off entirely. All you have to worry about is enough to get to that center portion, but we're going to do a soul steal here. Which will restore plenty of HP. What you want to focus on is this middle section over here, which I'm having trouble getting at, it looks like. There we go. Those tentacle parts start dealing damage, shooting lasers, but they're easy to avoid. The goal is that core right there. We're going to go ahead and do another soul steal. Store some HP. What you don't want to do is knock off all the pieces, because then it starts shooting multiple lasers, shooting lasers and spinning around, doing a lot of bad attacks, so... There we go, boss dead. Pretty easy. gonna go ahead and either make this just a long video or a multi-part video, depending on how big it is, and just finish this catacombs area. Because it's pretty much the last of the castle right here. That's not to say the run is almost over, there's plenty more to do. Keep going. Game is nice enough to provide platforms for us in this room. Since you can technically come down here without the form of a bat. I love the music and design for this area. I like the silhouettes on the background and all that. Just looks cool to me. The lava underneath. Let's do something else here. Let's keep the time stop. Actually, no. Go back to the rebound stones, good idea. Not a whole lot over here. Just getting a little bit of area for map completion. That's about it. Oh, there are these guys over here. Alright. This room over here may or may not kind of glitch up on me, and yeah, it looks like it does. Normally, this is supposed to be a completely black room,